Alrighty, minor league baseball fans, good morning and welcome to the third game of this three-game series between the visiting Arkansas Travelers and your West Texas Rockhounds. Well, we got your starting lineups, and most likely we are good to go. 11 a.m. It might be raining. Alright, get out your scorecards. We'll present today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Batting first and third baseman Sandy Zen in third. Center fielder is Carlton Gusado at center. Right fielder is Sergio Gonzalez at right. Left fielder is Ronald Gutierrez batting fourth. Catching is Rodrigo Aguilera catching. Edgar Perez will bat sixth for the Arkansas Travelers. Perez at second. Designated hitter is Bernardo Ramirez, the DH. Batting eighth and first baseman Trey Watkins at first. Shortstop Peter Elliott rounds out the batting order for the Travelers. Zen Gonzalez will be your first of three. Gutierrez, Aguilera, and Perez will be your middle three. Ramirez, Watkins, and Elliott round out the batting order for the Arkansas Travelers this morning. And on the mound this morning, Ray Fuentes, today's Arkansas Travelers pitcher. And now, here's the starting lineup for your West Texas Rockhounds. Batting first and designated hitter, David Perez at designated hitter. Shortstop Maurice Faris short. Left fielder is Ken Balladares at left. Jacob Brugman will bat fourth for Midland. He'll be the center fielder. Brugman at center. Second baseman is Chet Navarro at second. Louis Michaud will bat sixth. He'll be on third base. Michaud at third. George Fernandez will bat seventh for the Rockhound order. Fernandez at first. Catching is Roger Casilla catching. Right fielder is Luis Batista. He rounds out the batting order this morning for the Rockhounds. Perez, Ferris, Balladares will be your first of three. Brugman, Navarro, and Michaud will be your middle three. Fernandez, Casilla, and Batista round out the morning batters this morning. And on the mound for Midland, Paul Blackburn, this morning's Rockhounds pitcher. And now let's take it to the field for the third game of this three-game series.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 58, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Stepping up now, Sandy Zinn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, Sandy
sends that
Zinn.
One out of play for strike 1. This one's flared out toward left. Valladares over to his right. 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound. So to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early, and let him do his thing.
The pitch. Carlton Iswaldo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Third, right fielder, Sergio Gonzalez.
Stepping into the box, Sergio Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ray Fuentes, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Iswaldo is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
One of the great things about being a hitter is when the wind is blowing out. One of the bad things is when it's blowing in. Just psychologically, you think, if I hit my best ball, it's not going anywhere, and you have a tendency to overswing. You can't let the wind affect you.
Stepping in, Maurice Ferris. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Ken Valladares.
Now to the plate, Ken Valladares. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So striding in, Ronald Gutierrez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gutierrez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. To his left, Navarro. So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. That center fielder can go get him with the best of them. Tremendous range to left and right, and he's got a cannon. This is what you like in your best player in the outfield.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Fernandez will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Second baseman, Edgar Perez.
At the plate, Edgar Perez. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Oh, he whips on it as it's by him at first.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Designated hitter, Bernardo Ramirez.
In now, Bernardo Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Navarro will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, number 38. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Center fielder, number 38.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
There's a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, check Navarro as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Looped out towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Louis Michaud. From the stretch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Digging in the switch hitter, George Fernandez. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Perez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Trey Watkins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Watkins.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Elliott.
Into the box, Peter Elliott. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8, Sandy Zinn.
Striding in once again, Sandy Zinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Batista has it in his tracks. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Watkins is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Carlton Iswaldo, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Sergio Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Roger Casilla. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Roger Casilla.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Aguilera. And he makes the throw to first. Casilla is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Luis Batista, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a 2-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Perez ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
The batter,
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, David Perez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Standing in now, Maurice Ferris. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gutierrez has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gutierrez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Batista is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Rodrigo Aguilera.
Now batting, Rodrigo Aguilera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just got a piece up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Michaud is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Edgar Perez.
Ready for another chance, Edgar Perez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Baladares moving to his left, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Ken Baladares comes
Leading
into this
off the
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ken Baladares.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Oh, and he misses it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 38. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, second baseman, Chet Navarro.
Standing in, Chet Navarro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Louis Michaud. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. Here's another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 0-2. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Bernardo Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Bernardo Ramirez.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Navarro is there for it. 1 down.
First baseman number 23, Trey Watkins.
Now at the plate, Trey Watkins. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number
Now
8,
in the box,
shortstop,
Peter Elliott. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Fernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Into the box, George Fernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is under it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 17, Roger Casilla.
So striding forward now, Roger Casilla. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Right fielder, Luis Bautista.
Into the box now, Luis Bautista, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A runner on first with 2 away.
D-Rod.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Watkins has got it, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Sandy Zinn. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. Batista moves over, 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Carlton Eswaldo.
Ready for another chance. Carlton Eswaldo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded to first. Fernandez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder number 4, Sergio Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Sergio Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 0-2 once more. 0-2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Maurice Ferris. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Ken Baladares. Now a curveball whipped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, number 38. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Chet Navarro.
Standing in now, Chet Navarro. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lifted in the air to center field. Oswaldo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 1, Louis Michaud.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Louis Michaud, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gutierrez. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Gutierrez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Digging in once again, Rodrigo Aguilera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
This one's flared toward left center. Baladares moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, Edgar Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So coming to the plate, George Fernandez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, Roger.
Stepping up to the plate, Roger Casilla, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
This is in the air to left field. Gutierrez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 1, Luis Bautista.
Settling in now, Luis Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
David Perez.
Into the box now, David Perez. And his first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Maurice Ferris. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Bernardo Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Rolled slowly to first. Fernandez scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Coming to the plate now, Trey Watkins. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Peter Elliott is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Ahmad McDonald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ahmad McDonald.
Digging in, Ken Baladares, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ken Baladares.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. He beat it out. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first. Into the box, number 38, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gutierrez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Chet Navarro. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Elliott into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Louis Michaud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Zinn. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Michaud is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder number 6. Carlton.
So digging in now, Carlton Iswaldo. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Baladares will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Sergio Gonzalez.
Digging in, Sergio Gonzalez. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, George Fernandez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. The pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Now batting, Roger Casilla.
Roger Casilla.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Luis Batista. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zinn is there, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Ronald Gutierrez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Navarro gonna have to hurry. Go to first, gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, catcher, Rodrigo Aguilera.
Coming to the plate now, Rodrigo Aguilera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ferris into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgar Perez.
Into the box, Edgar Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled back. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, David Perez. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. On the ground to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit, and his 3rd hit of the game. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Maurice Ferris.
In now, Maurice Ferris. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, they still got a shot. 1 out. They get a big base hit right there. Now they got a runner in scoring position and a chance to end this game.
Standing in now, number 38. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. The 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. digging in to try it again. Bernardo Ramirez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Ferris will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
First baseman number 23, Trey Watkins.
Striding in once again, Trey Watkins. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Ferris onto the grass, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Peter Elliott. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Jesus Ramos takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Ramos.
Ready for another chance. Chet Navarro.
Leading off for the Rockhounds. Second baseman. Chet
hit out towards
Navarro.
second. Perez moving to his right, and on 1 pitch he's retired.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Louis Michaud looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1 out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
George Fernandez.
Into the box now, George Fernandez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gonzalez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 17.
Ready for another shot now, Roger Casilla. Here's the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gutierrez coasts under it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Ready once again, Sandy Zinn. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Sandy
over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Batista ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now to the plate, Carlton Oswaldo, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Sergio Gonzalez.
Ready now, Sergio Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in, Ronald Gutierrez.
Ronald Gutierrez.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Batista.
Right fielder, Luis Batista.
Down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Into the box, David Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
The shortstop, Maurice Ferris.
Digging in, Maurice Ferris. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So coming to the plate, Ken Valadares. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And he is out at the plate. So hold all tickets. We're not done yet. 1 big out here in the inning. So he gets the ground ball he needed to get that force at the plate, but with 1 away, the runner at third will once again represent the possible winning run. So digging in now, number 38. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there. Let's see if they test it. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Oswaldo is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now batting, Rodrigo Aguilera.
Leading off for the Travelers, catcher.
Hit weekly back to the mound.
Aguilera.
A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Now in the box, Edgar Perez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. High pop-up. Fernandez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Bernardo Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Bernardo Ramirez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Fernandez will put this one away, and his side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, all tied at 1-1. Steven Simons enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning.
Simons.
Digging in and looking for more, Louis Michaud.
Leading off with a Rockhounds. Third baseman.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
George Fernandez.
Striding into the box, George Fernandez. Into the windup and the pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Catcher, Roger Casilla.
So striding forward now, Roger Casilla. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Does he triple up on the curveball right here? 2 swings and misses on 2 curveballs. I don't know. I'd be tempted to come back with another one. Throw it till he hits it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Watkins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Watkins.
This ball's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Shortstop, Peter
Stepping
Elliott.
in, Peter Elliott. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Sandy Zinn is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Carlton is Waldo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, it's a rough at bat right here. Not picking up the ball very well. He's late on the fastball, and he's early on the off speed.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, all tied at 1-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Batista.
Right fielder, Luis Batista.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Zinn is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number
Settling
00,
in now, David Perez. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Maurice Ferris.
So stepping in, Maurice Ferris, still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Sergio Gonzalez.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Gonzalez.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Ronald Gutierrez.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Gutierrez. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches.
Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Standing in now, Rodrigo Aguilera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Stepping into the box, Edgar Perez. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Bernardo Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
First baseman number 23.
Into the box now, Trey Watkins. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Arkansas leads this thing 2-1. Mike Tanaka enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Into the box now, Ken Baladares. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. That's popped up out towards short right field. Perez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, number 38. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to first. Watkins comes up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter number 15, second
now
baseman,
at the plate, Chet Navarro. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there, as it's fouled at the plate. Grounded foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gutierrez on the move, and they can't run it down.
That's a nice job of staying alive. With 2 strike breaking ball just out of the zone, he was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a liner. Iswaldo is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks at the top of the 15th were enough to decide it. And they hang on for the nice road win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Number 58 is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Well, the Arkansas Travelers took the win over the Midland Rockhounds.
1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Final score of this afternoon's ball game, 2-1.
No errors. They left 15
2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Travelers.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
Midland won 16-0.
And please drive home safely.
But anyway, this is it for the final game of this 3-game series. The next 3-game series is with the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And anyway, guys, we hope y'all enjoyed this morning's ball game. We will be back later this evening for the first game of a 3-game series between the visiting Naturals. So anyway, we hope y'all have a good day, and we will see y'all later.